Welcome in, my beautiful friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up the space and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I've been feeling a really weird energy in the air, everyone. I don't have the words to describe it other than the word weird. I had strange dreams last night, and this morning as I was getting ready to film my readings today, our entire house's power went out, right? And it just gave me this weird feeling for a second, and then right away I named it. It was some of us that are feeling powerless in a situation. It's like we've lost power in some way, this feeling of it. So I wanted to pull some cards for those of us that are going through this energy right now to see what it is your soul is meant to hear. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal card. So this is a spirit animal that is coming forward with a silent nudge or a silent warning. All right, so we are getting the Hippo Queen. All right, you may have seen a hippo recently. This is a confirmation, this is a sign. And if you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. Defend your territory is the message she is bringing. Stand firm in your convictions. Don't be afraid to assert yourself and protect what is important to you. So once again, defend your territory. Stand firm in your convictions. Don't be afraid to assert yourself and protect what is important to you. Okay, so they want you to stay in the energy of love, kindness, and compassion here though. Okay, so the Hippo Queen. Another animal spirit that's coming forward is the Eagle King. So you may have seen an eagle recently. So you're meant to be flying high at this time. Everything is moving in your favor right now. So take the opportunity to pursue something important to you. Don't worry about the noise externally. This is where they're encouraging you to focus. So once again, everything is moving in your favor right now. So take the opportunity to pursue something important to you. And I'm being called to pull one more spirit animal card for you today. So we are getting the Flamingo Queen. You may have seen one. And emotional balance is the message here. So when you obsess about yesterday and worry about tomorrow, it keeps you from enjoying today. So once again, when you obsess about yesterday and worry about tomorrow, it keeps you from enjoying today. All right, so I wanted to also pull one Sacred Woundings Oracle. So we are moving through an energy right now that is dislodging this emotion, this wound within you. You might be experiencing it some way. And the reason why it's surfacing is because you're meant to become aware of it, not to fix it, not to try to control it, but rather sit with it. This is something that is rising because you are meant to not wear it as weakness, but wear it as strength. So the wound of kept silence, the wound of kept silence. Truth swallowed to keep the peace. This wound forms when you learn that speaking up causes disruption. So you bite your tongue to maintain harmony. Over time, silence becomes a survival tactic, one that protects others but costs you connection to yourself. It can leave you feeling invisible, resentful, and unsure whether your voice is safe or welcome. Some of you might be feeling this within yourselves, and what I'm seeing here is this came through as a wound from your childhood. Okay, so once again, this is not a weakness, this is a strength. And I feel that this is now dissolving through the experience you are having. It's an opportunity for you to carry it as strength. So we're going to pull some tarot cards, and we have the Justice card falling out. So I feel justice is falling into your experience. I feel there is a really big decision some of you are making, or one that was made. This might have been not your decision or someone else's. What I feel is happening here is divine order and balance are at play. So something here is being sorted out. So this is the Justice card. It is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others, you're going to feel this subtly. Justice is being served. Okay, this is what I'm feeling here. And some of you might be seeking justice around something. Something that you held back for a long time, kept quiet, but no more. Right? So I'm feeling this energy. You're not going to be powerless in a situation anymore. And the Page of Pentacles, this is an opportunity. Right? It's an opportunity for you to step in and speak this truth. And maybe this is something that you have never done before. This is something that you are now doing. And perhaps you have been looking for some sort of guidance or clarity, because maybe this is something that you're thinking about and you haven't actually taken action on it. You're not sure exactly what to do with this information that you are feeling, right? So this is an unlocking of a new experience. And yes, things are going to be different than how you were doing them before. Okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is where you are planting a seed here. This is something that matters. And I feel for you, this is you stepping into your truth and standing your ground, right? This is you defending your territory, right? You are creating emotional balance. You're starting to see change through this. Like, I really feel that something's been sealed. Something has been etched, committed to. And this is not on a surface level. This is like deep within yourself. So there's definitely something going on here. And maybe the words aren't there to describe what that is yet. So allow yourself to move through this process and trust in the power of you. Okay, you hold the power in your hands. So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. Whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. And I love it when you share that with me, right? So I feel that like secrets and things like that are coming up, right? Entanglement, like dramas, things that people are saying to hold on to like a secret, this kind of a thing. I feel truth is spilling out. It needs to, its time. It was inevitable, right? You can't hide it. And karmic energy is moving through your lives as well here. So it's very powerful what's going on here. And I'm seeing some sort of distance on a journey that you've been in around seeking justice for some of you. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So I'm seeing things that were broken, commitments that were not committed to, a lot of different things that are happening here that create emotions that don't feel good, right? I'm getting a lot of mixed energy feelings, right? Wounds. And there's something here that needs to be expressed, right? So that expression is going to take form. It is going to take shape. And I feel that this is you. There's something here that you've been holding on to, that you've been feeling this pull to express in some way, a creative way. And I feel you're going to find that way, right? So again, they keep repeating that over and over again. And I feel that you might be in the pause of, what you're going to do with this information. There's different pathways that are revealing themselves to you. And I'm hearing someone saying, in all fairness, something, right? So maybe you heard someone saying that in a sentence they were speaking. And there's a contract that was signed, but it's being torn up, right? I'm definitely getting a courtroom with this. I'm getting energies that are very active. So I'm getting passion, but this could be like fire. headbutting, difference of opinion, this turbulence. It's like a whirlwind experience. All kinds of things can happen here. So Spirit is encouraging you as you're moving through this to stay centered and grounded. Breathe through this. Any kind of expectations to time, like with time constraints and any expectations to what form this should happen, I want you to let go of that. To just, there's something here that's working through a process. And I want you to know that there's karmic energy that's weaved in here as well. So there's something that is happening here that you're not expecting it to happen. But I want you to know that it's unlocking doors. There's a new experience, an opportunity, a seed for you to plant. And this is where Spirit is encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset, because there's something happening here that you can't see yet. You can feel it, and maybe this is why for some of you, you might be feeling a lot of emotions within yourself. It's that overactive nervous system, that anxiety, the freaking out, right? Why isn't it happening fast enough? What's taking so long? Like just, in that space. So make sure you are calming yourself down. This is why you have the flamingo queen coming up, emotional balance, right? You're meant to fly high. So this person is holding this coin up high, and this coin is floating from this hand. This is the energy of the eagle. There's a new perspective, a new way of seeing something, and I'm also getting laser focus. And the Justice card is encouraging you to defend your territory. Stand your ground, speak your truth. Right? And again, I'm getting someone whose throat chakra and heart center are partially blocked, not able to say what it is that you feel because maybe you don't know what the words are, or there's like this fear or some sort of a mask. And again, it keeps coming up with this. So there's a layer, a mask that is peeling away, and you're in the process of this. So this is now going to become a strength for you. And they want you to know this is a period of adjustment. Right? So you have to give yourself time to get used to this, to feel into these unfamiliar feelings that you're feeling within the experience you're having, right? Maybe you're standing up to someone. Maybe this is the first time that you're doing this because you don't want to live like this any longer. So you're speaking your truth. And perhaps that truth, there's a mask somewhere that has come off and true colors reveal themselves. And perhaps there's somebody in your life right now, whoever this is, who has been in your life because you were a certain version of you for them. And now because you're becoming your own true version, it's not in alignment with what they want in their life. So there may be friction here. And maybe there's some sort of commitment, contract, or something like that that is in the mix of this. So I don't know what this is for you. This could be work related. This could be a relationship, right? This could be, a partnership even. Right? So many ways, but I want you to know that there's something else coming in. This is not meant to be in the spotlight. That is in the background. And there's something that when we get caught up in this, entangled in the mess, then we miss what it is that we're meant to see. And then there's a loop, right? So I feel you're being cut out of the loop. There's a fresher, newer energy coming in, and you're starting as a beginner here. Okay, so things are going to be different. You have to get used to them. It's an opportunity for you to explore this experience. Think of it as an adventure. And sometimes when we're going through dense, heavy energies, it's like, okay, how do I think of this as an adventure, right? But when we can step away from that, I'm hearing the lyrics from a song saying, don't take it personal. You may have heard a song recently that has that line in the song, don't take it personal. I feel that this is the energy of the Page of Pentacles for you. This is a youthful, vibrant experience, feeling within you. I feel you're feeling it. There are things that are happening in your world, things that are happening within you that are exciting, right? That you're excited for. It is bringing you back to feeling like a child again. And it's also taking you back to your childhood, right? So there's a lot that is moving through this Page of Pentacles for you. So, remember, you can start from scratch. start from the beginning. So this is where sometimes I'm getting the mindscape right now. A lot of things that are floating around in your mind. And this is a message that's been coming up a lot, is the mind space, how busy it is, where it goes, you know, to clear that and start from scratch again, and to consistently work on doing that as much as you can, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed, because your mind is full of all of these things that are creating fear, anxiety, and, you know, getting your nervous system to react the way that it is. And the energy that we're moving through right now is encouraging us to respond to it and not react. Okay, so we're moving through things where anything can happen, right? They want you to expect the unexpected. And the numbers that are coming through this card today, which is incredibly powerful, because we have 11, 11, and 1. What the heck? All ones. So that in itself is significant. And I feel that there's something very powerful. It feels like a reset. This energy feels like a reset, or someone pressing the start button. Someone that cleared the data. Like there's some sort of clearing of something that happened and starting from scratch. And I'm definitely seeing buttons being pushed. So I feel this could be a keyboard. Or maybe you erase something. Maybe you're writing a story and you're erasing it and starting over, right? Procrastination is coming in as well. So this is, again, the mindscape, right? Keeping that clear. And don't be afraid to make mistakes or fail as you're moving through this, because this is where you're really going to learn and grow. Failures and mistakes are not a negative thing. They're actually positive, because this is where you experience growth. We've been told it all wrong. This is what I feel, right? I was like, why were we told that mistakes and failures are a bad thing? Like, why did I ever feel that was a bad thing, right? So we have the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So this is that seed. This is that opportunity. This is what you are creating. This is something that you have the power to create. It has shown up. It has materialized. Okay, so I'm seeing something materializing. So this is the power of you as a manifestor in your world. Okay, so you have the ability to create things in your material world. And this is something that Spirit wants you to take a look at right now in your life. Everything that you have created in your experience. Right? So there's more coming here. They want you to continue planting seeds, tending to those seeds, understanding what the seeds are that you are planting, right? This is where you're really going to see everything prevail, right? Is where you show up. You are the gardener of your garden. You're the one that's planting the seeds. You are showing up, watering them, making sure they're getting enough light, the right kind of soil. You're pulling the weeds out, making sure there's no pests here. You're tending to your garden. And you understand what it is that you're planting. This could be an apple tree, a rhubarb plant. You know exactly what it needs in order to flourish. So I'm definitely getting the energy of a farmer coming in right now. Maybe you have a farm, and this is why I'm picking this up. And you're planting seeds. It could be your garden. And, I feel that some of you are very creative. This is your creative energy that is coming forward. I feel that what's happening here is perhaps you are, told to keep your gifts quiet, to keep you quiet. And now there's this experience. This feels like an awakening, a realization. Like this feels very profound, where you're now stepping into this experience where you're doing what it is that you came here to do. You're doing it in truth and breathing it in truth. So it's becoming that, right? So there's abundance here. And you are someone that is very capable and able to create this dream or desire, right? You are the one that brings it and materializes it into your reality. So there has been a thought, idea, or dream that has come in, and this is a very strong vision I'm seeing here. This is why some of you may have recently been seeing a lot of 1111s, 111s, a lot of ones around, right? Sometimes they're a lot. Sometimes I get them so much, I'm like, what is going on right now, right? So I'm seeing an opportunity to invest in yourself, to grow, to learn, right? So I love taking courses. I take as many as I can. I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to know as much as I can about my craft. I want to master it and even go beyond that. And I feel some of you are also in a place where you want to immerse yourself in something that does light you up, right? To me, this is proof, right? To me, the justice is proof that I'm living in the experience. To me, this is, I actually did this. Like, I'm able to do this. If I'm able to do this, so can you. You know, whatever your desires and dreams are, you're very capable of creating them. So there's an experience right now externally that's coming in that might shake things up a little bit, right? And this shaky energy, sometimes we want to dive in to clear it, right? This might not even be our own energy. It might be somebody externally to us that might be dealing with their own problems, their own journey, their own lessons. And you're being called to step out of theirs and defend your territory, tend to your garden, not theirs, right? And you're meant to fly high. You're meant to move above what's happening here. And this is not like a status thing. This is more about an elevation, right? This is spiritual growth. So there's a consciousness that is rising together. And there are people around you that want to support you as much as you want to support them, right? So I'm definitely getting connection here as well. You know, people that are uplifting your energy are the people that you want to stay connected to at this time over the next 5 to 7 days, right? So what else is coming through here? I'm definitely getting, you know, some of you have saved money for something, or you're desiring to, you know, put together money for something. I'm getting money energy coming through the Page of Pentacles, the Pentacle suits. And I'm seeing an opportunity for this money energy to enter. Like there's a door opening here with you to make more money somehow. Or you're in this experience of receiving. Okay, so keep yourself open. I'm definitely seeing something coming in here for you. I don't know if you've been asking for something, but there is a gift, opportunity, something of value. Okay, so I wanted to pull a message from your angels and ancestors as well. So this is what they want to share with you. All right, so we are getting for you winter. Look at that. The season of winter and the wolf. So you may have seen a wolf recently. Take care of your needs at this time. Take care of your needs. All right, so let's pull the interpretation here. So winter, I think that's the last card here. Do everything you need to be your best at this time, then move beyond your fears and limitations. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue. The winter card features a wolf, one of few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card arrives in the future position of a spread or the last card in a reading, which it is here, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intention. So look at that. So that is your message here from your angels and ancestors. So the wolf, this is your intuition. These are your instincts. These are your primal abilities, right? That gut, the sacral center here being activated. So we're going to close and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. 8, prosperity. Look at that. That energy is in your world right now. You have access to it. Some of you are within the experience of prosperity already. So there's a balance of personal power here. You are going to claim victory, overcome challenges. There's a lot of strength, success, and abundance here. And stress came out. So maybe you're feeling stressed right now. Let's ground, let's center, let's clear. Whatever's in your mind that's creating that stress, let's work on clearing that, calming the mind space so it calms the heart space and then the nervous system. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, before we part ways, I wanted to share some exciting news with you. My daughter and I have recently launched these beautiful pendants. This is the Celestial Collection. These are zodiac medallions. They come in 18 karat gold vermeil and sterling silver. Today, you can see that I'm wearing my Gemini sun sign and my Leo moon sign, and I'm going to be wearing these off. I'm not taking them off. Now, I want you to know that each piece is blessed with love and intention. Okay, so what I'm going to do is leave you a link in the description box below for where you can find these and you can secure yours today. I'm also going to leave you with a message from my daughter today so that way you can personally meet her and hear her words for this collection and then the ad campaign after that. So thank you so much again for all of your support, everyone.
Hi everyone, Ria's daughter here, Ashley from Sacred Haven. Me and Ria just released our first collection ever and I wanted to share why we created it. From the beginning, we wanted to create jewelry that you guys felt connected to and personal that you could wear every day. That's why we created all 12 of the zodiac signs, because every sign has a different story and energy behind it, so everyone can find their piece that feels most like them. I'm wearing my Sagittarius pendant today, and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I've gotten so many compliments so far. We hope you love the collection as much as we do, and thank you so much for all your support.